Alrighty, chat. Are you ready to go? I sure am. Let's get going. I am just going to be just a minute more. Woo! Tell you what, though, it is hot today, chat. It is 30 degrees right now. We've been used to rain pretty much constantly so far this year. This is the first week of actually summer weather we're getting, and it is brutal out here. Whew. Alright, I am not on cam for a reason. Just give me a second here. It's just because I'm not actually looking at camera. I'm trying to get the word out here that we've started this stream. That we are good to go and ready to rumble. Alright, we're going to be looking at S2G today. S2G PMGO analysis. We're going to be watching one of their games, their wins from PMGO today. And it's gonna be cool. Hello, Techmaster. Hello, Unique. And also, who else was that there? Nix, welcome. Alright. Just gonna post it over on Instagram. Everybody on Discord should already know that I'm streaming. So if they're not here, that's on them. And I'm just gonna put this on my story. And then we'll get straight into it, chat. How are we all doing today? Are we doing well? Are we doing good? Are we doing fine? If you're doing good, let me know by liking the stream. And if you're not doing well, let me know by a comment. Let's talk about it before we get into S2G. Bum, bum, bum. S2G. Bum, bum, bum. It was wild in Turkey. Link, 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 link. Not gonna lie, I also don't have any makeup on right now because it is too hot and I'm just gonna get very shiny. Oh, yo, Taylor, what's up? What is up? I'm doing well. Good god dang day. Alright, I'll take that as a good sign. I'm doing excellent today. I've had a very good week so far. Looking very good for me. I actually want my thoughts on America's teams and their groups. Ooh. America's teams. The Americas or the North America? Because those are two very different entities. Well, I remember, I always go straight back to the old Titan series days because that's when I was watching them the most closely. And I always thought they were pretty good. I always thought they were, you know, they play decently amongst themselves. And there are many areas where they could be stronger. And I'm excited to see in the upcoming Titan series how teams have changed from last year to this year. I'm really excited for that. I want to see. And I will be watching. Hello, we're back. We are here. Do I like this camera angle? I'm not so sure. I think there we go. That's a little bit better, right? And we're gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Sort of just get that PUBG Mobile hat in the background there. Fun fact, I went shopping yesterday. And got myself a few gadgets. And so far, 2 out of 3 are failures. So well done me. Got this USB extender thing because I've run out of extenders of USB ports on my laptop. And it's a USB 2, which should be fine normally, except now I've come to understand that my good camera uses a USB 3. So this is useless to me. Love that. Second of all, I got some new headphones, thinking that they were the same as my sister's, which I really liked. She got them at the same place. They're the same brand, everything, except they're slightly different. So I have to go take those back. Ugh. But otherwise, very successful. I mean, more specifically, TL, A7, Inco, Deathwolves. I think Team Liquid looking very strong. I think Inco and Deathwolves again. I think Deathwolves got a little bit of work to do. But definitely a team with potential. I mean, we did on Tuesday A7 versus Deathwolves on the analysis, right? On the Get Good live stream. We did that their fight in PMGO, and I quite enjoyed that. Or was that PMSL Americas? I can't remember. Can't remember which one that was. But I appreciated both sides. I liked Deathwolves' ideas more, so probably I'm thinking they're probably at that stage where their ideas are really good and they've got a good sense of what they should be doing. It's just the execution. And A7, they're very talented. Obviously, they're very talented, very strong team. I just really wish we had more opportunities for them to work on their pressure handling without it being PMGC all the time. We only get 2-3 events maybe out of the year, and that's just not enough for them to learn how to handle like last day pressure. And so they always choke and they always lose, and it's a shame because they're pretty strong. They're very strong overall throughout the rest of the year, except the last day of events, which is always very frustrating. So those are my thoughts. Without having dived too far into the Americas so far, I spent all of, what was it, last week or the week before, watching the Ruthless event, which was PEL and SEA, like a bunch of the Asian stuff. I watched them for a lot of the time. CSA I watched, and then we're gonna be watching PEL Regional Clash. We're gonna be watching those finals. We're gonna do a watch party right here on the channel. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun with it. It's gonna be interesting. We got some Chinese teams in there, of course. We got SCA, and we also have CSA. So we're gonna be doing 3 days of that. That's tomorrow at noon CET, if anybody's interested in diving into it with me. I hope so, Taylor. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Ugh, it's so humid today. It's gross. I feel like just, you know how we're 60% water? It kind of feels like I'm more like 100%. It's moist. Moistness is everywhere, and I don't like it. I don't like it, but it's fine. Did I say hello, Corncob? I sure hope I said hello, Corncob Gaming. Welcome into the stream. All right. I think we've dilly-dallied a little bit long enough. I've certainly dilly-dallied. It was supposed to be a 3:30 stream. Something came up, and I had to deal with it. And it's all good. It's all fine. It was a good thing. But it means stream's late, so we should get into it. Yeah, very moist, Taylor. Very moist. It's not good. Everything is... Ugh. Anyway, at least it's a good sunny day. It's not raining, which I suppose we have to be thankful for because it's been raining since October. Pretty much nonstop. So, all right, shall we get into it? We're going to be watching PMGO Brazil Day 2. We're going to be watching S2G's win here, and I think it's just a really good one. I think we want to be... I think this is a normal speed, so I will, like, go back and forth here a little bit, skip ahead if I need to, because we're not here to be here all day. But this is kind of what we're looking at. I hate it too. I hate it so much, but you know what? It's accurate for today. It is accurate, so I have to use it. I don't make the rules. So we're just going to be watch partying here a little bit, and I will, just because I'm not going to stay on map screen all the time, and now this is doing the thing. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, so we're going to start here, get into some action. Bring down the music a little bit there. Well, really, we should just be watching S2G. Alright, yada yada yada. Very cool, very good. So this was this the 1v whatever? It kind of feels like it is. I don't remember though. It's a while back. Boom have been popping off this year so far. I mean, I know they've been well known in their own region for a while, but I certainly have, they've not really been in my peripheral over here in Europe until this year, really. So they're doing a really good job, and we appreciate them and their efforts. Whoa, a little fast. Spoilers! Spoilers! Look away now if you don't want spoilers. Boom has a good compound. But this isn't about Boom. This is about S2G. S2G, by the way, already have 6 elims at this point in the game, which is kind of cool. I'm just trying to find the point. You got Nexria, you got VPE here. Vampire's in a really rough position. I mean, I know it's probably the only one they could have. But man, I mean, you get a couple of nades in there. Oof. You're looking good. Alright, order goes on out. Rip Nova, if you know what I mean. I'm sure you do, because everybody knows what's happening over there. Or what has happened. It's a big rip. I'm not okay about it, but it's okay. It's fine. We adapt. We move on. I just hate change. So I'm like, why can't you be Nova forever? You were so good. But no. I met Bear Boy in his Nova days, y'all. Big flex. At least I get to say that. Regnum Karya. You got a lot going on in this zone. It's a very difficult zone. But I'm realizing now that I really just recorded a lot of nothingness, considering we want to talk about S2G. And we're just not seeing them. Like, no, this is rejects. Oh my god, go away. Where is S2G? I'm so confused. Because I have been liking kind of just recording the whole game. And then going through and just watching it. And maybe that's what we should just do. I just feel the need to get on with it. So we'll go from here. We got top, what is it? Top 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So top 5 should be close enough. Let me see if I can get this. They really do be. Okay, there's S2G. There's the boys. So you see that they've really come up here into this. And I know y'all will see the program, but you know what? I don't care. You get to see everything else, so that's fine. So S2G have a really, really good position because now this is also, as long as they're careful, it's not visible to rejects. Rejects cannot get them from this angle. It's too steep. So they've actually got a really nice little spot here. Frozen, I think I remember this one. Nexria having a real tough time here. Green, hello Green. Good afternoon, good morning. How are you today? We're watching S2G, Green. It's way cool. Except S2G have not really made an appearance here so far, so we're kind of just waiting. So zone is going to be closing in, and it's tough for a lot of these teams. I have to say, it's very tough for these teams. These cliffs are not helpful at all. Data super weak, but trying to watch. I appreciate you, Green. So S2G actually have, it doesn't look like a strong position, right? Because you're so open. But in this context specifically, it's actually a really strong piece of positioning that they have here, which is nice for them. Because really, they have nowhere to watch but their front, right? And yes, they don't really have any cover at the front, but they have that height advantage, so most people can't really see up there. In fact, I would be surprised if anybody could see up there. So there's that, so maybe that is the cover from their front end. No one can see them. So they really just are rejects, but slightly lower, and they do have to be careful of nades and molotovs. But at this point in time, I think rejects and S2G can coexist right now, and it's something you got to think about is the timing. You don't have to fight every team that comes near you, right? S2G and rejects are able to coexist, therefore they are, and they don't have to get into a fight until they need to. Right now, the focus is going to be completely on those teams below them, because they need to secure a way off of this cliff if they need to. So that would be tip number 1. Don't fight everybody near you if you don't have to. They're doing just fine right here. You don't need to do that. Just hang out. Just be cool. Just be nice. Just say, hey, you're gonna stay over there, I'm gonna stay over here, and then later on we will fight it out and we'll have a blast. But right now, see, now we're starting to get to where the zone is gonna be popping. They do need to think about where they're gonna clear their angles. They need to, S2G needs to feel like a threat to rejects, so rejects aren't as okay with making that push down. So this is where you're starting to see kind of the mental aspect. They're kind of going, not only do we need to push up, do we need to do something here, but we need to make sure that rejects understands that we're not to be messed with. Therefore, we're going to take the first hit, not the first knock, they didn't get a knock here, but you know, the first shots needs to be towards us, towards them rather, and not towards us. That we need to be the aggressors here, make them go onto the other side, which is what you're seeing here. Green, excuse me, why are you not a mod yet? Bro, that's crazy. Can we make you mod? Yes, please. Yeah. Boom. So I don't think, yeah, Enigma Galaxy are not, no longer here. They died a while back. I'm sorry for the yawning. I had a big day yesterday. We live about an hour from the city, and so when we go, it's always a big day. And it was hot yesterday, and we did a lot of walking. I was going in the old city. We had to go to a couple of places, and it was a lot of walking around. So tired yesterday. Went to bed late because how could I not? Because why? Why would I go to bed early? It's not like it's good for me or anything. But there you go. So I'm a bit sleepy today. S2G. Now, I'm going to pause it right here, chat. I need your opinions on this. I paused too late. Come here. What are we thinking? So oh, nope, don't do that. We have, I'm just going to make it clear here. There's Booms right here. And Boom have 2 players up. So I think one is there and one's, no, one is down here somewhere. Something like that. Okay, so just to make that clear to you guys, we do have another team there. And what do you guys think is the strongest position here? I'll show you the zone. We'll zoom in and I'll show you the zone. Here you go. And that doesn't show it, but here you go. We'll zoom in again just because. So this is where we have this zone. You can see Boom in the brown, S2G in the pink right next to them. You also have Rejects, and you also have Regnum Karya, I believe, at the top in pink as well. So that's kind of where we are in positioning. We're about to go into stage 9. After this, there will be no more zones. It will just go straight in. So things are starting to look a little bit dicey, a little bit hairy. Given that information, let me come back to normal here. And then, given this information, chat, what is the strongest position here? Emin is going S2G and purple team. Rejects is the purple team. So you're going S2G and rejects. Now, yes, but we only want one position. What is the strongest one team? Pick one team that has the strongest position here. Xerox says S2G. And I am in agreement with Xerox here. Now, why am I in agreement with him? Why do I think, yeah, exactly, why do I think why do we think that S2G is in the best position? Now, I will get into that in a second, but, Sajko, I hope I'm saying that right. Sajko says boom, and I think that's a really interesting point. I don't disagree with that. However, I only disagree because I think S2G has the best position. But boom is not the worst answer. I think boom is in a better position than RCB right now. So let's go into that one very quickly before we get into S2G here. And I'm going to zoom in because why not? I can. Okay, so here we are. You can see them here. They have the most zone, but S2G has the high ground. Right. So let's consider for a moment that the zone goes towards boom, right? If it goes towards boom, you've got all of a sudden, to be fair, they're only 2 at the moment and they are split. So things aren't looking good, but we're going from just a purely position and zone standpoint. You now have them having to come towards you, them coming out towards you, and them having to come towards you. All of a sudden, the ball is in your playing field. If the zone doesn't go to you, your best chance is going to be against these guys, and your tactic here, your play, is going to be skirting as close as possible to these, to the cliff edges here. You don't want to be out here. You will get seen. You will get seen, right? So I think it's a good point you bring up. If the zone had gone their way, I think anything on the cliff is going to be risky. I think RCB are too visible from above, so they're in a rough spot. It really depends on where the zone goes, but I don't hate boom as an answer there. But let's think about S2G, and let's talk about why I think they have the best position here. I think because boom, they have the best of both worlds. Basically, if the zone goes towards rejects, they're still in zone. If the zone goes towards boom, they're still in zone. And what I mean by that, well, I mean, you know what I mean by that, but let's think about it real quick. Yeah? Let's think. They can't go up. No, they can't go up. But, so if the zone goes up towards rejects, they can't get there. They are guaranteed second place though. Why? Because unless they play this really badly, they can look straight down on boom and they can look straight down on RCB. Now rejects are going to be looking at them as well. They're going to be looking here and they're going to be looking here. They can't really see boom from this position. So S2G, again, have to play it very, very safe. They have to hug these walls here. They have to throw their smokes. They have to use their nades, and hopefully they saved their utility, because if you don't, you're a dead man. So that's kind of what we're thinking here, right? You know, if the zone goes towards rejects, RCB can do nothing. If the zone goes towards boom, RCB can do nothing here. They're stuck either way. It's just the name of the game. They got top 4. They have to be happy with that. Rejects. If it goes up there, easy win, perfect, GG's. If it goes towards them, they're going to have a harder time because of S2G. If the zone goes down to the cliff bottom, down towards boom, you're going to be seeing rejects having to come down here, fight them, and then go into boom. So Reject's trajectory is far harder here. Because now, not only are you looking at going into a different team, fighting them, and then having to fight to get into zone or get towards any semblance of a zone, you have to go through S2G as well. Because look at that. Let's use this one. This is gonna be more effective. You see? They have eyes on every step of the way. The only thing which I have kind of just seen is there's this cliff side here that kind of does that and then comes down to about there and then goes back in-ish. It is possible that they can't see, like, okay, so they can't see. They can see down here and they can see all the way here. So even if they can't see the initial descent, even if it's blocked, here, they can see there and across. So our rejects are toast if the zone goes that way. The least they can get is all the kills. Exactly. Okay, moving on. We've established the connection here. So see, exactly. Rejects have a great spot. Oh, excellent. Sarah, just so good. He's such a good player. I love watching rejects so much. When it works, it really works with them. And we have gone into stage 9. And so this is the thing, right? It's stage 9, so there's no more zone. None whatsoever. So now it's not even a question of where's the zone going to go. We know it's going to go into the middle. So now everybody has to move in. So this is a little bit trickier for S2G here. But it still shouldn't be that big of an issue. They just have to hold on and play this very quickly. This is where you gotta get going. You gotta snap it up a little bit. Oh, really good nades there. So rejects are able to get down here, but they are just a duo now, right? They've gone from that full squad, they've gone from that 3-man now down to a duo. Not in a great position here. RCB out completely, and Boom just down to a solo. So it's really not up to Boom what happens here. Down he goes. 3rd place, though, not bad. And this is where you start to see Regiosio having a little bit of a hard time. Now it's just the tree. Bada bing, bada boom. S2G get that win. Let's go back a little bit here. Just slightly. Excuse me. Got something in my throat. Let's play it at half speed. And let's just watch that again. RCB, top 4. That's fine. They don't need more than that in this game, right? They're good. So they will go out here in just a second. But I don't know who to. Did we see that? Is it Sarah? Go forward slightly here. Hi Zoom, welcome in. What's up? You are present indeed. Welcome to the stream. I mean, S2G being the mountain goats over here, though, am I right? Like, they're hanging on. The problem with these cliffs, though, is that they can't really move. They can't do a whole lot of movement here because they will fall off. So, you got it, like, that's about as far as he can go there. Hamza gotta try and do his best with this. I think Reggiosio's knock here really comes down to the issue of like some sort of he kept switching from TPP to FPP, and I think he just got his angles messed up. He got turned around there. Easily done. I do it every single day. It's all good. That was a great nade though. Hamza goes way down there. Hi Rollins, welcome. Can you please make a video about Team Godlike's rotation, how they blunder, and how they can improve in position and all? I have no clue what Godlike's rotations are or strategy is at all. I don't watch BGMI. So it would be kind of hard for me to make a video because I don't have a lot of backstory to them. I really don't know how they play or how the scene in general plays. So my only issue kind of with making a video like that, Rollins, is that is probably going to be, any information that I have is probably going to be wrong, just because if I go, okay, they can improve by doing that, I don't know the scene well enough, and so it would be difficult for me to make an accurate video for it strategy-wise, is a thought that I've been having. But at some point, I may end up doing a video on somebody at some point on BGMI. I'm not sure, but it's something I kind of have on my books. Boom just needs to step down. Goodbye. He's being noisy. There you go. So Zara does get down here, and S2G have done a really good job of moving in just as much as they need to, right? And I think that's a really important point as well right here, just before he goes. This is a really important point. They've not pushed fully. They're not making sure that the zone never touches them. They're moving exactly with the zone to give themselves as much time as possible to make the best entry as possible. And I think that's something that's often overlooked in gameplay, specifically with newer teams, is you're going to be looking at situations where you have to ignore the zone, and I have a video on that, so check out, I think it's Alter Ego in PMGC possibly, but look up Alter Ego, you'll see it, where they let the zone pressure everybody else but themselves, and it's something that, based on the situation like this one right here, where you kind of have to ignore the zone a little bit. In Phase 9, you can't afford to ignore it completely, but you will be able to use it to your advantage and kind of push how far you can let it come to you, that sort of thing. So I think that's a really important part. Hang on. Allergies. Allergies. Okay, we're good. So, some good nades again, just a little short here, and I think Reggiosio, yeah, had issues with whatever was going on there with his angles. S2G really keeping to the edge of this here, and he has to move out with the zone, and he has to go out, and it's just one of those things, right? They were up on top, they were at a disadvantage if the zone, you know, went to the middle or to the south, which it did, and they did a really good job. S2G took full advantage of that, and they understood what they had to do, and that's always something that you have to think about. As a good team, if you want to be a good team, you got to know what you got to do. And that only comes from experience, that only comes from synergy, and you just got to work at it. Time is going to be your best helper there, to just do what you got to do. And there's rejects, and they did a really good job, and they played that really well. And second place is what they got. Sometimes you have to be satisfied with second place. I think they got a whole bunch of kills here, so they really should not be too worried. Let me see. Does it show the match stuff? I've gone too far. So S2G got 11 elims out of that. Well done, well done. And they don't show for rejects. So there you go. Analysis complete. Heckity yeah. Love that for us. A lot of sneezels coming my way, though. So, any questions? Any questions at all, lads? What we feeling? What we thinking? What we doing? Missed half of it? Nice. Nice. Well done. Well done. Nice. Nice. Well done. It's all good. It's all good. I'm so glad, Rollins. I'm so glad. I hope the rest of the videos are as helpful to you. Don't forget to check out the live streams as well, like this one. But I also have the VODs if you want the full thing. But then there's also all of the recent videos except the Nade video. Was that the most recent one? Are from the VODs. Are from the live stream. So if you don't want to watch like the 40-minute stream, you can watch like the 15-minute actual bit where we just talk about whatever we're talking about. So it's actually a really good way for you to get that stuff. If you want more, you know, kind of shorter bits and pieces, you can check out TikTok as well. Everything's linked down below. So very good, very good. What's up, Zoom? Let me know. What am I guessing? Oh, my nose. Yes, Xerox. I think 100% we're seeing a center strat meta. And I don't hate it. I don't hate it. What do you think, Xerox? What is your thoughts on the center strat? We qualify for the next round of Titan Series. Let's go! Zoom! Iconic! Well done. Which team are you? What's your team name? Is there any video on how to make strategies? Most of my videos are on how to make strategies. The one you're going to want to watch the most is going to be the ultimate guide on rotations, because not only is it about rotations, but I take you through the step-by-step process on how to build a strategy for yourself, how to build, a strategy, and, you know, how to kind of work the map, how to know the map, how to learn a map, how to, you know, build your strengths and weaknesses into your strategy, how to take into consideration other people's strategies into your own. All that sort of stuff is all in that video. You're really going to want to check that out. Team Fate. Okay, when are you playing next? Are you playing on the Saturday? Are you playing on the streamed night on Saturday? Yes, Sandhawk map thumbnail. That's the one. Okay, so you have watched that. Most of my videos, I'm just gonna look here real quick. Let's see. Most of my videos, if we look at the content, well, I think it's all about, you know, making strategy in terms of what to do, what not to do, and you just want to, I think, watch a lot of the videos and then take bits and pieces of stuff you want and put it into your strategy. Like, you know, best method to not get cornered. That's really important. So you might want to try and use that, or don't crash a compound like this is another good one. How to win from the worst possible zone or the worst possible position. I love that. It's a great piece of knowledge. Smoke's going to be really, really important. Anything on smokes, nades, and zone control, I think will be really helpful to you. Zoom, I can... Ooh, you know what? Let me check that before I confirm that it's going to be streamed. Because I know one of the Titan series stuff is going to be streamed on Saturday night. But I don't know how they're doing it exactly. Challenger finals are on Saturday. Did you qualify for the finals? Did you qualify for the finals? For the Challenger finals, that's you, right? Okay, look, I can just look at the Discord, really. Yes! Okay! You will be on live television, my dude. Congrats! I'm so excited! That's gonna be so awesome. I'll be watching. So heck yeah, I will definitely be looking for you. Team Fate, got it. That's so awesome. Well, best of luck. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay, Team Fate. Yeah. I'm in the server, so I know. 9th place. 117. GG's. Oh, up you were in how was it playing with 3D Max? Was it fun? I see they won the they won the qualifier, unsurprisingly. You have so many questions about what? Hang on, I'm gonna turn my camera off for a second. I've got a really allergy nose situation going on. Oh, they were in a different group? Okay, I got you. Yeah, they seem to have obliterated. They're on an obliteration path. I don't know what happened on the finals. I really don't, because they have been iconic so far this year. I'm back. 'Wow, big comeback, Zoom. Big comeback. Oh my goodness. Well done, you. '51, 9th place. Oh, 51st to 9th place. Well done. Big GG's, massive GG's. I mean, if you have any questions, like strategy related questions, hit up the Discord. I mean, I'll be in the Discord and I'll answer what I can, but like it would probably be really helpful to you to get all the community's answers. No, Rollins, I'm not going to be watching the BGIS finals. We're doing a watch party for PERC. I think it's what it's called, PERC. The PEL SCA CSA event. We're going to be doing a watch party this weekend for that. So I'm going to be busy doing that. Do you watch the European series? Which one are you referring to? Are you talking about, like, the literal European series? Because that was on a while ago, wasn't it? Oh, European series starts, oh, the same, tomorrow. Oh, wow, they're doing it the same time? Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, that's just the qualifiers. No, it's not, it's the finals. Ah, see, it's not been updated. I don't know where I would find the European series. Like, if I go to the YouTube channel, it's gonna take me to Esports EU. Okay. And then I'm gonna go to here, but they don't have it. They don't have it scheduled. PMES. Now it's the final qualified. Oh, like tomorrow you qualified for tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know where I can watch it though. Nothing has been filled out on Liquipedia, so I'm not sure where I can find that. But if I do find it, I'll try and have a look. What's your team name? Oh, it's on Twitch. Oh, an interesting choice. Why is 3D Max playing here though? Aren't they already in PMSL EMA? I'm not sure why they're playing. I think it's probably just kind of an experience thing, or trying to give the challenger teams some pro teams to play against, something like that. Albania 1912. Okay, got you. That team's been around for a while, hasn't it? Okay, cool. Sajko, well, best of luck tomorrow. I'll see if I can see a little bit of it, but I'm gonna be pretty busy with the watch party. But depending on what time it is, I'll tune in. Yeah, but I'm not entirely sure why 3D Max are playing. It's just for funsies. Where can you watch? Oh, the PERC. It will be on this channel. I'm gonna do an English coverage of the watch party. You can find it. There is a Chinese one because it's all in Chinese. So if you want English coverage, it's me. I did hear Shifan might be doing one, but I don't have confirmation on that. A watch party, rather. Beep boop. Beep boop. Alright. Tell you what, lads, I'm gonna come right back. I kind of want to end this stream, but I'll be back with a gaming stream like in 2 minutes. I just have to switch things over because I want to stream to Twitch as well, and we can continue this discussion here. If you just wait like 2 minutes, we'll be back with a exact same stream, just different because we're gonna do some gameplay now. I just need to end this section and move to a different section. All right. So here, like, I'll show you. Oh yeah, no voice. That's crazy. All I said was, we're gonna do some gaming, but I'll be right back. Let's continue this discussion. It's fun. I'll be back.